Hello, my Aqua babies. This message and reading is for Gemini. Gemini singles. So let's see who is coming to your energy. Who is coming for Gemini? Okay. So we have Scorpio. So this person may have a Scorpio moon, okay? It may be their sun sign. And it also, you may have a fire sign coming to you, okay? So you are dealing with a Scorpio, sun, moon, and a fire sign possibly, okay? So let's see their energy. So the person that's coming to you is definitely looking to start a new cycle in their life. They're definitely stepping into an energy of newness. They are tired of meeting the same old, okay? They're definitely in this energy and feel of, I want something new, something different, something with substance. Communication in the past for these people has been difficult to connect with their partners. So they're looking for someone that is definitely going to be able to communicate with them in a higher level. They're just basically tired of meeting the same kind of people and having the same boring connections, okay? So this person is definitely going to be asking you a lot of questions, you know, what turns you on, what you like. So it, you know, it may feel sort of like an interview, perhaps the first couple of dates, but it's because they're trying to make sure that they don't end up with what they've ended up with, okay? They're weighing their options, okay? They're weighing their options of new commitment, new partners, okay? So this person is definitely dating. Not that you will be put as an option, but this person is just trying to figure out what is best for them. So for those of you who could only date one person at a time, this connection may not be for you, because this person right now is just, you know, they just want to make sure that they find the best connection for them, as we all should, okay? You know, at one point, this person was crying over spilled milk. You know, they probably perhaps at some point wanted to work things out with their old partner, but at this point, I feel like they've walked away from this kind of energy, and they're in this, okay? They're just super tired of, you know, meeting the same kind of people. They probably jumped into a relationship that wasn't meant to be. And, you know, it was something that was hurtful. It was tiresome. And they're just done, okay? So that's the energy that I'm picking up. So let's see what other messages are out there for the single Geminis. What messages are out there for Gemini? So the universe is definitely bringing you something new, okay? The universe is definitely trying to figure out what you want. I think right now, Gemini, is that like many Geminis, they flip-flop. You know, one minute they want one thing, next minute they want something completely different, and then the day after that is something else. So you really need to focus on what it is that you want, okay? My guides are saying that you really need to kind of, you know, even if you need to write it down, you know, what is it that you want, and settle on not necessarily on a specific person, but on traits that complement you and things that you really want. Like, you know, someone with a steady job, you know, someone that, you know, is into commitment, someone that's loyal, someone that is mentally healthy, you know, someone that's giving, someone that's loving. I think for a lot of you, you know, you're jumping into trying to find a commitment with, you know, a superficial lens, okay? So you really need to be very careful what you're calling into your space, because the universe has a funny way of sometimes giving you exactly what you want, and then it turns out that it's not exactly what you needed, okay? So, you know, you and your person right now are transforming. This person is trying to shed a lot of, you know, the baggage from the past. And like I said, they are moving forward with a new sense of purpose and trying to find their right partner. So my advice to you is for you to start doing the same thing, so you could meet your significant other in the same, you know, high vibration. If you're not vibrating in the exact same level as your counterpart, issues will happen. And what tends to happen is the person that is in a higher vibration, you know, feels at times trapped. So they tend to walk away, or, you know, a lot of fights tend to happen because you're not in the same, you're not working sort of for this, you know, towards the same goal, okay? And there's going to have to be a sacrifice. You may have to, you know, put more effort into this union so that way it could work out. You know, you may have to shed, again, a lot of different ideas of what you wanted. And not that some of the ideas of what you wanted is bad, but they may be a bit unrealistic, and the universe is trying to give you something healthy and something worth willing to you know, that way you're able to have a beautiful commitment, but it's going to take work. Okay, what other messages do you have for Gemini? What other messages do you have for Gemini? Yeah, one of my guides is repeating again that you really need to be a bit more realistic about your connections. I think a lot of you have, you know, been in connections in the past that are a bit superficial, or just, you know, they're fun in the beginning, and it just like sort of dies out, and it's because there's nothing, the foundation is not strong enough, okay? So you need to learn from this. You really need to learn from this. Again, you're building a foundation, and you want something that is going to be strong, that's going to be healthy, and that's going to give you, you know, the longevity. What is it? The not longevity. That's going to give you the purpose and strength to build something beautiful, okay? This may not be the rules that you want to hear, but the universe is telling you that one of my guides is saying you need to grow up. over and over. You need to grow up. You know, perhaps some of you need some growing up to do. And, you know, you need to figure out what you want. So that way, again, the universe could kind of give you what you need, you know. There's in the horizon, there's something wonderful that is, you know, just right for you, but you need to decide what it is, you know, that you want in your life. And there's, you know, the destiny to be with someone is just right around the corner. Again, there are different options for you and different avenues to go, you know, in. But again, you know, just like you see the many faces of, you know, this woman, there are many faces of love, and there, you know, there are different ways of getting to a relationship. You know, for some of you, you don't want anything too too heavy. You want something lighthearted, and you want, you know, you want to have fun. For some of you, you want something that's going to lead to an engagement and marriage. For some of you, you know, your partnerships, you want to define it, you know, day by day. You don't want to be bogged down by traditions, you know, the traditional quote unquote relationship. And all those relationships are perfect because it means something to you. So as long as you are comfortable in the said relationship, then the judgment from other people should not matter, okay? And disruption. So a lot of you need to kind of break down. This is equivalent sort of to the tower, but this is not the kind of tower where something quote unquote bad is going to happen. This one is basically, my guides are saying that you really need to kind of look at your idea of a relationship, what you have attracted in the past, what you have allowed, and what you are not willing to put up with starting from today, okay? A lot of you probably put up with partners that were not exactly the best or the healthiest for you, and you really need to set boundaries and, you know, take care of yourself. You are number one, and I always say this, you are number one, and you need to give some of that love that you're trying to give other people to yourself. Without self-love, you can't find a partner that is willing to meet you halfway. All right? So let me see what other messages are for you. And Gemini, if this message resonated, please hit share and subscribe. You know, hit the thumbs up button so that way I'm able to bring you more videos like this, okay? What messages do you have for Gemini? All right. So the first card is your soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So for some of you, your soulmate is waiting to meet you. But because you are flip-flopping, they're sort of hanging out in the universe somewhere, okay? So again, my guides are saying, figure out what you want so that way it could come to you in a healthy manner, okay? New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So for some of you, you've already met this person, all right? And, you know, my advice, take it day by day, take it slow, and make sure that you are always in communication with this person about what you want and what you need as well. Because it's not always about the other person. It takes two people. So you really need to make sure that you are understood and you are respected in this new relationship. I feel like some of you with a past partner, there was a lot of that. There wasn't a give and take and respect, and the boundaries were just off. Okay, let's read these two. So for a lot of you, this is going to lead to a wedding, okay? This is going to lead to a wedding, and it will definitely, you know, be meeting, I think it's going to surpass your expectations, okay? It's definitely going to surpass a lot of what you were hoping for. One of my guides is saying that, and again, general reading, so this may not resonate with all of you. This may have something to do with a past partner that may want to come in to kind of restart something new. Again, general reading, this doesn't apply to everyone. For most of you, I am getting a new energy. So, you know, you have to be discerning of any past partner that may want to restart certain things. Make sure that it is someone that is worth your time and energy, okay? And love yourself first, okay? As I stated earlier, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So again, you have to set boundaries. You have to make sure that you are setting the tone for this person to respect you, and you need to move forward with a sense of, how is it? A sense of, not accomplishment, like you could handle this, okay? Like you could, you know, you've got this under control. The universe, again, is trying to bring you something that's worthwhile, okay, that you deserve. You've been wanting this for a very, very long time, but you need to kind of meet the universe halfway, all right? So I hope this message resonated with, you know, most of you. And again, please hit share and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.